everyone, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, as you can tell by the title, I'm going to be showing you how exactly I get my eyelashes to look like this. And yeah, using these three great and amazing products that I've been using for the past like 3 years. And I've just basically learned these new tips and tricks each and every year that I've been applying mascara on how to get my eyelashes looking longer and of course more volumized. So if you would like to know how exactly I do that, just keep on watching. Okay, so just a quick note before I get into the video. So normally my eyelashes are pretty short, and I also do have monolids, so that means I don't have like a full like lid, as some people or most people do have, so that does make it a great deal more difficult for me to wear eyeshadow, and there's obviously more techniques that you would need to apply to get that crease. But for today, I will be showing you how exactly I get my eyelashes to look longer and not only open up my eyes, but make them look more, nicer. So without further ado, let's get into the video. Alrighty, so let's get started. The first thing you're going to want to do is to make sure that you're actually awake. The worst thing you can do to yourself is try to put on mascara when you're half asleep and then your eyes are still swollen and your eyelashes are still kind of tucked in. So you're going to want to make sure that you wash your face, wash your eyes with cold water, this way that you're nice and wide awake. So the first step we're going to do is actually apply this boosting serum that I have here by Maybelline. It's a new product. I just wanted to test it out. Of course, you don't actually need to apply this on your eyes if you don't have it, or if you don't want to. But I just like to apply this on before I put on my mascara, so my eyelashes are kind of used to having something on them and also kind of separating them before I actually put on the mascara. So I'm just going to do this for both of the eyes and making sure that I coat every single lash as much as I can. So these are my eyelashes right before I'm going to do anything to them. So once again, I'm actually just going to show you one more time. So they're just kind of straight down. They're not curled at all. So obviously we are going to want to do step number 2, which is fan your eyelashes to make sure the boosting serum is dry, and then of course now curling them. So the way that I curl my eyelashes is actually a little bit different. So I don't try to curl every single lash. If you can look here and see carefully that I'm actually only curling the inner eyelashes in the corner, because my eyelashes at the end are a little bit curled at the end, but the eyelashes in the middle and in the front are actually facing downwards. So I always try to curl the inside of my eyelashes, or the inner corner of my eyelashes of my eyes, and in the middle. And then I'm going to do the same thing for the right eye, or in this case, my actual left eye. And again, just making sure that I only kind of curl the inner lashes and the middle lashes and try to avoid the outer corner lashes as much as possible. Alrighty, so these are my eyelashes when they're curled. And I'm just going to try to push them where I want to before I put on my mascara. Alrighty, so this is the mascara I use. Again, it's the Maybelline Lash Sensational mascara. It is honestly the best mascara ever, as I just mentioned. So the way that I put my mascara on is in this wiggling motion. I try not to get anything on my lash line. So as you can see here, I'm doing very, very light strokes onto my eyelashes. This mascara is a little bit thicker, especially when the bottle has been opened and it's dried a little bit, but at first use it is a bit more liquidy, but I've had this bottle for a little bit longer, so obviously it's a little bit drier. So I'm going to apply very light strokes into my eyelashes and try to coat every single lash as much as I can. And then I always like to also move my brush in certain motions and using those certain bristles on the brush as much as I can. So as you can see here, I'm using the side of the brush just to get the corner lashes, and then using the curled side again just to coat as many lashes as I can. So as you can see, this mascara is actually amazing at making my eyelashes look longer. than they usually are before, and also kind of giving that natural look as well. Oh, of course I got mascara on my eyelid, like usual. So I'm just going to go back in again with the brush now that my mascara has dried a little bit, and just kind of recoat the baseline of my eyelashes to give it a little bit more of a darker appearance. And again, going in back with the back of the brush, which has longer bristles, to separate my eyelashes as much as possible. I like to use the end of the brush where there are those small little bristles that can get the corner lashes of my eyes. So that is my left eye. As you can see, there is a pretty significant difference between my eyelashes when they're not coated with mascara and when they are. So there it is. As you can see, there is a difference, and it does put your whole makeup look together. So now I'm going to go in and do my right eye with the same techniques, again using very, very light strokes on my eyelashes. You don't want to put a whole bunch on because this mascara is waterproof, so it is going to be very hard to take off after. Or not very hard, but it is harder to take off. Oh, and make sure that you do get the waterproof one, because I find that it holds the curl much better. So again, back to my eyelashes, I'm using the back of the brush because of the longer bristles to separate my eyelashes a little bit more. And again, using the tips to get those small little lashes that I can't typically get with the wand. And of course, I have some more on my eyelids. This is a usual routine for me. Again, coating as many lashes as I can while I'm doing this, and again using the small bristles at the end, as you can see here at the top, those little brushes that you can do to separate your eyelashes at the corners of your eyes, and again also to separate your eyelashes as much as possible. So what I'm doing here is again using the back bristles and using it to get the corner eyelashes that I wouldn't be able to reach typically with the wand without getting a ton of mascara on them. So there it is, the look of my eyelashes right after using one coat of basically the best mascara ever. And I'm just doing a little bit of the final touches on my eyelashes just to make sure that they look even and have this fanned out look. So here they are. I'm sorry that my eyes are kind of below the line. I filmed this on my iPhone, and I had to crop the video because I did film this in a vertical view. So I'm just coating my bottom lashes a tiny bit. I usually don't if I'm going to school, and which I am getting ready for school in this case. Honestly, best mascara ever. You have to get this one. Next, I'm going to go in with the L'Oreal Voluminous mascara in Carbon Black, just to get those tiny little lashes at the baseline, and also to give the illusion of a fuller set of eyelashes. So as you can see, I'm just pressing it at the bottom of my lash line, just to coat those little tiny eyelashes that I wasn't able to get with the other mascara, and again, just to give it a little bit more of a darker look. Now, last but not least, we're going to go in with a black liner. This is by NYC, that I've had this for like a long time. And you're just going to draw on your lash line, on your upper lash line or waterline, and just coat it with a little bit of the eyeliner to, again, give the illusion of a more fuller lash set. So I'm going to do that for both of the eyes, of course. The pencil is a little bit dull. I'm sorry, this looks really scary. And I just usually do a tiny bit if I'm going to school. I'm not going to put a whole bunch on because I'm going to school. So that is the final look. As you can see, there's a huge difference in how my eyelashes look before and after. Of course, more close up, you can see a bigger difference. But you're going to want to use any makeup remover to remove any mascara that you might have got in your eyelids, like I do almost every single time I put on my mascara. So I'm just using the Garnier Skin Active Micellar Water that removes waterproof mascara or makeup, and just putting it on a cotton bud and just cleaning off that excess above my eyelid. So when you're doing this, try to make sure to not touch your eyelashes like I'm doing, otherwise obviously you're going to remove some of the mascara on the tips of your eyelashes, and also kind of moving them around and out of that fan looking shape with your eyelashes. And I'm just going to do the same thing with my other eye. And voila! That is the final look of my eyelashes with one coat of mascara of the Maybelline Lash Sensational waterproof mascara and a little bit of the L'Oreal Carbon Black mascara as well. And yeah, I hope you like how this looks, and if you do, if you follow these tips and tricks, honestly, it will make a huge difference in the way your eyelashes look, and of course tailor it to your shape of your eye as well. Alrighty guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't already, please subscribe, and click that red button down below. So until next time, I'll see you then.